The Homer Automobile has brought us some nuclear fun with today's game, China Syndrome for your Atari 2600, featuring that great Spectravision shiny box. Let's go ahead and take China Syndrome, let's pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Danger! China Syndrome was published by Spectravision and, according to randomterrain.com, is believed to have come out in September of 1982. The name of the game comes from the false theory that a nuclear meltdown could potentially start on one side of the planet and melt all the way to the other side, similar to the joke of digging a hole from the United States all the way to China. There was also a 1979 movie with the same name that is not related to this game. The manual opens with the following. For years, the nuclear power plant Spectra Island has provided safe and efficient power for the people of Spectraville. Now a devastating earthquake has changed everything. The core has been damaged. Radioactive particles are loose and threatening to overheat the plant, contaminate the town, and may even cause meltdown. Only your expertise can save the day, so get your DDV, decontamination diffusion vacuum, your joystick will do, and collect the escaping particles before meltdown and the beginning of the dreaded China Syndrome. China Syndrome is for one player only with 4 game variations: practice, certification test, skipping to level 5 of the test, and a children's game. When the right difficulty switch is in the A position, you get 5 lives and 3 lives in the B position. When the left difficulty switch is in the A position, your robotic arm will move faster than in the B position. The black and white color switch can pause the game when you put it in the black and white position. Despite what the cover of the manual says, the inner part of the manual says that you're going to be in charge of nuclear safety standards. But before you officially take on your assignment, you must pass a 9-level simulator. Each screen is separated into 3 horizontal rows. Each row could contain escape particles and fans. Fans are deadly to the touch and grow bigger as the levels increase. You move your robotic arm with the joystick and press the button to try to grab a particle. However, your arm must fully be in the zone. If it's touching any part of the invisible dividers, you won't be able to catch anything. Once a particle bounces off the walls enough, it will split into 2, causing the radiation level to rise as indicated by the color-coded meters on the bottom of the screen. If a meter overloads, you lose a life. Lose all of your lives and you experience a massive meltdown in what is perhaps the longest game over death screen on a 2600 game. I'll show you it at the end of this video. Catch enough particles and the zone will be clear. Clear all 3 and you move on to the next level and get rewarded with an extra life up to a maximum of 9 lives. Clear level 9 and you win the game. The manual gives you a rank based on how far you get. It also says that if you clear the 9th level, to pause the game, take a picture of the screen and mail it into their service center for special recognition. It doesn't say what the recognition would be, nor could I find out if anyone ever mailed in a picture and actually got something for it. Graphically speaking, there isn't much to the game, and the same can be said for the sounds. Family-friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if released today. Currently at pricecharting.com, the game has a value of $15 loose, $53 complete, and $65 new. So what do I think of China Syndrome on the 2600? This one took a little while to get into. You need to learn to stay clear of the invisible separators as they can prevent you from catching particles, which caused me some frustrations at first. I also kind of wish there was a medium speed for the arm, as the slow speed seems too slow for the higher levels, and the faster speed was a bit too hard to control at times. But as I got used to the game, I ended up really liking it. The action can really go from one extreme to another. One minute I'm in a flow, catching one particle after another, but then I miss a few and they start multiplying out of control. While it could get frantic quickly, it can also be fun. I also thought that the challenge was just right. Once I got used to the game, that is. I made it to the final level, but I've yet to beat it. Now, my research indicates that I'm in the clear minority liking this game, so you might not like it as much as I do. That could also be because most players simply don't play it enough to get used to it. Either way, I really like it and recommend Atari fans give it a fair shake. So where am I going to rank it? Surprisingly high. It's going in the 30s. I do like Hero more at 36, but I will put this over the enjoyable Empire Strikes Back at 37. So out of the 239 games that are now ranked for the Atari 2600, China Syndrome is melting down at the 37th position. China Syndrome has a learning curve and may not be everybody's cup of radiated tea, but I like it. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter, and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. At this time, I'd like to thank Mark A. for signing up to support the show at patreon.com/nosweargamer. If you appreciate all the work that goes into these videos, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter as well. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to see you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and now prepare yourself for the Atari 2600 China Syndrome meltdown.